My name is Aitor Gutierrez, and I will be showing you how to do a distillation. Today is the 2nd of October, 2019. So here's the setup. We can come in real close. Here's the round bottom flask. Oh, first let's start from the base, actually. Here is the heating mantle, which heats up the solution, which is in the round bottom flask, which is connected to an adapter that holds not only the thermometer, and I'll explain the position later, but also the condenser. The condenser itself is connected to a receiving adapter, which funnels the condensed liquid into a beaker right here. And finally, we have the taps that secure water that can cool down the condensing chambers, and it goes from here to here to an output. Before we start, let's take a look at our setup. It's relatively clean. We have the cables away from any hot vaporized water, right? So we're trying to keep it safe. So let's pretend that I wish to start. So I take this off. I have my anti-bumping granules. I put 3 or 4. They make sure that no bubbling, like spaghetti, no heavy bubbling occurs like spaghetti when you put your lid on and you just get these bubbles flowing out. We don't want that. So now I also take a funnel and I pour in the solution. Look at that, it's being poured in. It doesn't matter how much I pour because we're not doing exact amounts yet. We'll measure later. So here's my thermometer. I put it in using the still head. And look at where my thermometer is placed. Right at the junction where the heated vapors of the solution go from the adapter to the condenser. That is the hottest point in this setup. That is important because we want to monitor the hottest point and the temperature at which it is at any point in the reaction. It's not really a reaction, it's a physical reaction. So, let's pretend I start. First, let me turn on the water. Theoretically, I turned on the water and I should have a running, a constant stream of running water. I don't want spurts of water, I want a constant stream. Then I would turn on the heating. Oh look, I turned on the heating. So now, I don't want it to bubble dangerously too much, because the granules can't do everything. So I'll lower the heating just a bit if it's too bubbly, if that makes sense. So now, monitoring the temperature during the reaction. From room temperature to the boiling temperature of the first substance in the solution, I will have my first beaker, and this will contain a grand majority of the first substance because we're at its boiling point. And then, as the boiling point rapidly changes, or the temperature rapidly changes, I will swap the beakers like a ninja or a magician, and I'll make sure to put the substance one over there. Now we're going from the first boiling point to the second boiling point. In this mixture, you will have not only the first substance, but also the second substance. It might be a 50-50, we don't know. We don't care. All we care about is the fact that it's a mixture. Now the second it hits the boiling point of the second substance, guess what we do? You already know, a little switcheroo. So here we have substance 1, a mixture of 1 and 2, and this final, oh my god, this final one will have substance 3, mostly substance 3. You can't get 100%, you'll never do it because it's a distillation. But you'll get mostly substance 3, pretty damn high concentration in here. And let's get a close-up. Theoretically, there should be 5 milliliters left in here, and I don't want any explosions happening, so I'm going to turn off the heating. Because if I go to dryness, if I distill to dryness, bad things happen, aka explosions. So I turned it off, and I'm going to wait. It's going to boil. Alright, I wait for the last few drops. Check it out. Substance 1, high concentration. Substance 1 and 2. Substance 3, high concentration. Thank you very much.